Okay, so the event Nodes of Power just started. I'm going to use it to show you one of my favorite decks to play, even though it's not the most powerful deck. I'm going to come here to black, and we're going to grab one of the nickel boluses. Here we go. I just built this deck as the event deck. It's not my regular custom deck. It's an Aftermath deck. It doesn't always win, and it activates very, very slow, but when it does trigger, it's a lot of fun to watch. I just enjoy it. So it's working around Aftermath, these different cards that each have secondary ability. So your primary card, and then what it's going to put on the field. These are just all the Aftermath cards I have, so I filled out the deck with it. As you can see, I've played them a lot because they're mastered. So each of these is going to give you a primary and then a secondary, again, Aftermath. We'll skip some of these. And then the way it's going to trigger is with the following two cards here. Book Devourer, when it deals combat damage, you discard your hand and then draw that many cards. Once he starts doing that, and you've got this, I don't know how to say this word, Aversius Dragon, I've probably said that wrong, but anytime you draw a card, you destroy a gem. Each time you destroy a gem, you're activating an Aftermath, and it gets pretty dumb. This last card I've got in the deck is just to level him up. He's not important to the deck. We'll see how it works, because I haven't actually played it with this Kozilek's in. I'm just trying to level him up. So let's go. It's a public event, so there's going to be guys with bigger decks than me. We'll see how it goes. Like I say, this one wins, this one loses. This one's always a lot of fun. There's been a lot of lag since the event, the God Pharaoh has started, so it's going a little bit slower. Oh, there's Book Devourer to begin with. This is great, because as soon as I get him on the field, he's going to destroy Reason, and Reason is going to give you an Aftermath for the next creature, and that's already one of the primary triggers of this deck. So let's get him started. I don't see any major cascades, so we're just going to take this double here. I know this deck doesn't act quickly. Oh, actually, I'm going to cast him first, so I've got them both out, and the triggers are just going to happen. I'm not worried about getting this deck done quickly, or triggered quickly, like I say. It doesn't always work well, and when it does, it just does. So if it works slow, that's fine. His ability is to destroy creatures, so I don't expect my creatures to stay out long anyway. But I still think this will be fun. It's just an infinity deck. Yeah, this might be an infinity deck I'm playing against, so I might be throwing away this video. I don't see anything I like. Well, let's just grab these. And so, there's our trigger. Next turn, this deck will start to trigger. So, let's see if there's anything in my hand I actually want to try and play. Consign. Then you can see as it's cycling through cards. What just happened here? Did they change this card in the last update? Let's see what happened here. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. Nope, it just didn't work. I don't know what happened. I guess this is a bad example of how fun this deck can be. I'm going to move these creatures to the top, even though I don't think I'm going to get to them. And I honestly don't know what just happened here. But I've got an Aftermath here. Discards 2 cards. I've got an Aftermath that's not going to matter. So we'll just trigger this Aftermath and let the deck go. Yeah, this card is broken. I don't understand what's happening. It might be something from the last update. It might simply be a broken card, but unfortunately without this working, this isn't going to be very fun. I don't know what's happened here. Anyway, with this couple of turns here, I think you can see how the deck is supposed to be working. And now he's destroyed my creature, but normally it would have wiped my entire hand. All those cards would have become Aftermath, and each time I drew a new card, my dragon would have been destroying gems. I should actually be winning. I don't understand why this isn't working. And so much so that it's not working, and it's destroying any opportunity for me to win, because since it's just wiping out my first card, there's no way I'm ever going to gain enough mana to cast any of my cards. So I'm actually going to quit this game. It's just going to get painful. And I'll probably contact support and see if maybe they've just updated the card but didn't change the wording on the card itself. So, sorry this didn't turn out the way I'd hoped.